Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog at stampwithelaine.com. Today's project is on how to create a gift bag from the humble C6 envelope. Now, these come in a pack of 40 and it's really economical to make. So to do this project, this is the bag. I've punched 2 holes in the back so I could bring the ribbon through and tie a tag to it. The tag is actually attached to the flap of the envelope. The stamp set I'm using is Lasting Joy. These actually, I'm not sure if they do have dies with it. You find it on page 64 of the annual catalogue. It's on the next page of the Countryside Inn. No, it doesn't have dies to go with it. It's just the stamp set on its own. And it retails at £19. So we're going to be using that. And I thought I'd bring your attention to these designer tags dies. It was in the 22 to 23 annual catalogue. Although it doesn't appear in the new annual catalogue, they are an online exclusive, so it is still available. And the dies I'm using from this is this one and that one. I love this set of dies because of the elements in it. I mean, you can use a label like this and thread the ribbon through. It's nice and wide there. But it's also got this open work rose die and leaves. And the butterfly. I think the butterfly is so cute. And then of course you've got the tinier tags like this, still with the detail on it. And this one you can cut a hole with this to thread piece of baker's twine or linen thread through. Or if you don't want to do that, you can lay that on top and cut that, and it will cut out all this detail for you on the label itself. I've just staggered them like so to make the white label here stand out a little bit more. You need basic white scrap to die cut this label, which I've already done, and Misty Moonlight scrap to die cut this label. The other item I'm using are the Designer Series paper from the Countryside Inn Sweet Collection. These are called Countryside Inn 12 by 12 inch Designer Series paper. I'm going to cut a 1.5 inch strip and also a 1/2 inch strip. And I'm going to use the reverse side of that. I also need, say, about 6 inches of the Night of Navy 3/8 inch bordered ribbon. You'll also need a bit of baker's twine. This comes in a pack of 5 and it's called the Baker's Twine Essentials Pack. So they come in different colours. There's one white, one black, one crumb cake and one granite, I think, and basic rhinestone jewels and Misty Moonlight ink. I also used balmy blue and a blending brush to add colour to the bottom of this envelope. Now we've got all our supplies, let's get started. Now butt up your envelope on your trimmer with the arm closed and the gummy edge to the right, and just cut off the gummy edge in the scoreboard, and with the flap at the top, the straight edge at the top, you want to score the 2 sides and the base of the envelope. Use the thick end of your stylus because the thin end might tear through the envelope. So you score at 3/4 inches. Rotate your envelope and score the base at 3/4 inches and rotate again to score the opposite side at 3/4 inches. And you want to reinforce those score lines so you can do it again on both sides but in reverse. Now with the Balmy Blue ink you want to add colour to the sides and the bottom of your envelope. The side where the closure of the envelope is will be the front of your bag and the reverse is the back. And when you're applying the colour you want to go above the baseline because this is where the crease is. Below that, this line here is actually the base of the bag. Now flip it over and do the same on the back. Bring in the foam mat because you want to do a bit of stamping, and I'm going to be using this stamp from the Lasting Joy, which is this cluster here. You want to make sure that you stamp above this line. You won't see anything below that line because it's the bottom of the bag. So while I've got my ink pad still out, I'm going to stamp on my label as well. So I'm just going to cut off, say, about 4 inches of the baker's twine. I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of this label, sort of angle it like so, so that the hole is above the lower tag and it's still free for you to thread the baker's twine through. Loop it in half and thread the loop through like so and pull it tight. Now you want to put double-sided tape, tear and tape on this corner here to glue the tab down, then reinforce the sides. Now we want to pop the envelope out. So go like that, and put your finger in there, and you want these end bits, this bit, to fold into a triangle like so, and reinforce that and do the same with this side. Then grab a glue dot and put it on the end to attach to the base. Pinch the sides in like so. Remove the backing tape from in here on both sides so that it will stick down. Now the reason why I left this long and not cut yet was so I could offer it up to the envelope and then cut it afterwards so that it covers the envelope end to end. Now that's the top, so I want to run tear and tape on the bottom down here flush with the edge. Then we'll snip it off on the other end. Flip the 1/2 inch strip over so that the opposite side is showing, and then you take this off gradually because you don't know, butt this edge up, the left edge of the designer series paper to the edge of your tear and tape, so that it leaves a tiny border on the other side, and then just gradually release the backing paper so that you make sure it's straight. Alright, and then snip that off. And if it doesn't look straight from this side, all you have to do is put it on your trimmer and then straighten it. At this stage you could glue it with wet glue, but because the paper is so thin, I think the wet glue will sort of show through. So what I'm doing is using tear and tape again on this side. Release the top like so and bend it towards the outer edge so you can get a hold of it, and just work your way down gradually. So this goes on the outside like so, and you want to align it along there. Then turn it upside down and get your crocodile and punch 2 holes, more or less either side of the middle. So I've cut off about 4 inches of ribbon, and you want to thread it from front to back like so. Make sure that these 2 ends are even when you pull it through, okay? And then you thread it back through the opposite hole to bring the bow to the front. Like so. And the same with this one. There you go. Then you can attach the label, if I can find it. Oh, you want to put your goodies in the bag before you shut it. So just tie a knot at the front loosely. You can leave it like that if you wish. And just another dimensional. If you let it like this, it will hang down, but if you want it at an angle, then just stick a dimensional on the side and pop it to the side like so. So voila, that's how to make an envelope gift bag with the Lasting Joy stamp set and the designer tag dies, which is currently an online exclusive. So, oh, one more thing. I thought it looked better with the rhinestones, so I added those on later. So let's do that. So I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. Do give me a thumbs up if you liked it. I'd be ever so grateful, and pop back for more inspiration next time. As usual, you'll find all the links to the supplies below this video in the Show More section, and you can also find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. If you'd like to read more, then hop over to my blog. The link is also below. Thanks for watching. Bye.